Okay, now the question is, do we have audio? Do we have audio is the question.
No, if that one just west of Sheldon keeps towering like it is, I might dip south.
Where's Sheldon? Never mind. This one just took a breath too. So yeah, maybe it'll end up being these two. Maybe the HRRR's onto something. So,
Good, we do have audio.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a few more scans,
Perfect.
and if it just keeps doing that, I'm gonna.
So I have really no idea what I'm doing right now. Everything is kind of a mess. Give me just a second, I'll give you guys a quick look at radar. Gotta get that pulled up. But we happen to be in a severe thunderstorm warning that popped up as I was starting the stream, so not that. Actually, our cell might actually be starting to get a little interesting. As in, it's strengthening. Let me make sure that the scene switcher is working properly. Perfect. Alright. So, we're right here. And we have this severe thunderstorm. That's weird. So we have this severe thunderstorm warning here. This has actually strengthened quite a bit, which is why they severe warned it. We have tornado warning off here, southeast of Minneapolis. That's a long ways away. Kind of looking at this storm over here by Neilsville as well. But everything seems to look better on reflectivity than it does on velocity. Everything is just kind of a mess. So yeah, I have... Oh, they did drop the tornado warning now. It's just severe toward possible. So I guess for now we'll just stick with our little storm here.
honestly, I like both of these storms at this point. There's also one going up behind this one, so I mean, we might be equal chances of all like 5 of them.
Yeah, I agree. My only thing that's wanting to drive me south is everybody on God's green earth is up here right now. So there's
the other two on the radio right now are off in Minnesota right now.
That is true. I'm honestly surprised that this road isn't bumper to bumper.
Honestly? Oh, hold on, guys. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna park like an absolute douche across like 5 of these parking spaces because no one else is here. And I'm gonna
once we hit round 4 or whatever, it's gonna be bumper to bumper.
point us this direction. Oh, there was some cool lightning. So that'll be the direction we'll have to be looking for the storm. I'm going to step outside real quick, yes, into the lightning, and hook up the roof cam real quick. Hopefully the hopefully the roof cam works today. I think I fixed it, but I haven't done any official testing on it. So
Not opposed to it.
we'll find out together as the stream continues if it works or not. Hook up the cord here. If I can find the dang USB port. There it is. Grab the camera from my bag here. I have the camera in my bag. Did I take it out already? Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Might actually get a little bit of structure on this storm. Not positive on that, but we'll see how it goes. One thing we have to be mindful of in this area of Wisconsin is there's lots of trees. So we don't have fantastic visibility. Again, I will be right back. Alright, roof cam is up on the roof, and now we will, the screen's going to go black for just a second. Make sure I select it. I think that's it. Yep, there we go. So we have a roof cam for the moment. We'll see if it lasts for the rest of the stream, but how's everyone doing today? Have an enhanced risk for severe weather. That Neilsville storm is starting to look a little interesting. That one's rated for 1.25 inch hail. Ours is currently rated for 1 inch hail. One thing we have to watch very closely with these storms today is if they go too far north, they'll pass the warm front, the warmer temperatures, higher dew points. So all of that will make the storms go elevated, and they can still produce big hail, but they will not be tornado producing storms because they'll be elevated and not surface based. There we go. So there's the roof cam. Might be starting to get a little bit of a base right back in there. Not positive on that. We'll be able to see it more clearly as it continues. But thanks for joining in, everyone. The main hazard today is large to very large hail, in addition to some potential tornadoes. But a lot of it will depend on storm mode and if they can stay isolated or if they'll be clustered. As the evening progresses, things should become more linear, and there's a chance that there will be like spin up QLCS tornadoes in the line. I actually want to step out quick and get a picture. There's kind of some cool waves in the sky. Alright, breaking news. I am on a severe thunderstorm warning storm. Yay. I know, I'm so excited.
More than we got.
Yeah, well, sometimes Steven knows what he's talking about.
Okay, Steven.
Okay, Tyler.
There.
Yeah, this is kind of a cool looking storm. We might want to go north just a little bit because I want to get past some of these buildings and see if we can get a better visual on this. Now, how the heck to get out of this parking lot is the question. I hear sirens, but I don't know where they're coming from. So those sirens are from a police car that's coming up on the rear. So we're just going to pull over here, let them go past. Unmarked. So I'll spin you guys a little bit more. So I mean, there's our storm. Again, it is severe warned. Come on, people, move. Like, look at this. The cop is here with his lights and sirens on, and he's trying to get through. Oh, he's turning. Wonder where he's off to. Got some kind of cool lightning on this storm. I have no idea where we're going to end up tonight. I know that tomorrow we'll have to be in eastern Illinois, or not Illinois, eastern Iowa into Illinois area. Because there's another enhanced risk down there. But where we'll end up tonight, I have zero clue.
Just gonna pull over on this other shoulder. So I'm gonna flip a U-turn.
Definitely looks like a hail or got no lowered base or anything that looks even remotely tornadic. I'm gonna pull up maps real quick and see where we may want to go from here.
At the light, turn left onto Baker Street.
Yeah, today's a interesting day.
May be affected by tornado watch.
Route may be affected by tornado watch. Thanks, Google. I am starting to like that Neilsville storm. We might end up going for that one.
Exit the traffic circle onto Baker Street, then turn right onto Jackson Street. At the stop sign, turn right onto Jackson Street.
Also have something going up to our south down by Mauston. That would be interesting because it would have a lot more time in the Worm sector
Quarter mile at the traffic
if
circle.
it can do something.
Exit onto West Jackson Street. I found a faster route via Wisconsin Loop.
Actually, I'm just gonna pull off here and take a better look at that storm down by Mauston.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
Well, it's past 4:30, so this employee parking only is not active.
Take your next right onto 2nd Avenue North. Turn right onto 2nd Avenue North. Then at the next stop sign, you'll turn right.
Oh, while we sit here, I'll put you guys on the roof cam
Head towards 2nd
and
Avenue North. Then turn
turn so you guys can at least see something maybe interesting, maybe some lightning or something cool. Let me take a look. Looking at echo tops, which is the height of the tops of the clouds. Not great on echo tops right now. I mean, it's up to 28,000 feet, which isn't great, but it's noteworthy, I guess. I can show you guys what I'm looking at. Again, we're up here. Here, I'll turn a layer on for you guys real quick. What we'll do is we will turn off all of the weather alerts. And then we will turn on overlay of METARs with the surface observations. And we'll show you guys temperature. So these are all surface observations. You can see a bunch of 70s down here. There were some 80s. Then up here it gets into the 60s. So that means that right somewhere in here is the warm front. So once these storms cross them, they'll become elevated. And with these moving mostly northeast, they'll cross that fairly quickly. But if this storm down here can do something, it has a lot more residency time in the warm sector to be able to become more problematic.
I flew in my mouth.
Hope that makes sense.
What did you just say? The fly that flew in my mouth.
another secondary
You're not supposed to stand there with your mouth open, right? Come on.
secondary risk from these heavy storms today will be heavy rainfall and flooding, because they've already had a lot of rain. Actually, I might be able to show you guys the river. Hold on, I'm gonna try this. I have not done this during a stream yet, so I'll have to monitor to see if it actually gets pushed through. Hold on. Nope, not front camera, back camera. There we go. See the water
There we go.
rushing down the river there.
See the water rushing
Yeah,
down
this
the
is the
river
first
there.
stream I've had it set up so that I can go from my phone like this. So if I get out of the
This is
vehicle,
first stream I've had it set
we can
up so
take
I
it with
go
us.
from my phone like this, so if I get out of the vehicle,
we can take it with us.
so that's kind of cool.
I'm gonna look at mesoanalysis real quick to see what it's saying there is for instability yet. Okay, so fairly healthy instability. I wasn't sure if there was the potential that the storms earlier may have eaten up a lot of the instability, but that does not seem to be the case. Look at another. That Mostyn cell looks good. I like where it's positioned and the atmosphere that it'll be going into, but it's also hard to write off the severe storms that we're on, because we would have to leave them and go south and take a gamble on a storm that may or may not do something. So I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to follow this storm off to northeast to Stevens Point and give this Mostyn cell little time to see what it does. And if it looks good, we'll just drop down on I-39. So that's what we'll do. Then if that southern cell doesn't do anything, we wouldn't have wasted a whole bunch of time on this. I gotta look at maps to see where we actually want to go from here to get up that way.
Turn left onto 3rd Avenue North.
So I'll just put Stevens Point in. Stevens Point, sorry, it's only a little over 20-minute drive. That's not bad.
Turn left onto 3rd Avenue North. Then at the next stop sign, you turn right.
Oh, sorry, Google. I turned right instead of left.
West Jackson Street. Your route may be
Yes, your route may be affected by tornado watches. That's why we're on this route, because there are tornado watches.
in 300 feet at the traffic circle. Take the second exit and stay on West Jackson Street. In 800 feet, turn right onto State Highway 13, Wisconsin 34 North.
so close to being able to make it. And this is a long light for one car going through. It's kind of a pretty storm. Yeah, again, I have zero idea of what to expect from the rest of the day. It could be very active or like almost nothing could happen. I might have a change in plans. We may decide to go up for that Neilsville storm. And with the direction it's heading, yeah, I think I'm going to change the plan. U-turn because I just went past the route that we would have had to take to get there. So we'll just do a nice U-turn right here. Y-turn technically. We'll go up for the Neilsville storm. It's looking semi-interesting, so I figured Heck, we'll just give it a chance. We're already here. Now, which route do I want to take to get there?
At the next light, turn right.
There's a route that says it's 5 minutes slower, but don't know if it's faster or not. I don't know. We'll just go with the route that Google Maps tells us. That could be a not good choice. Google Maps has been known to do some weird stuff.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Bodell Avenue.
Well, here we go. Yeah, I think going to Marshfield will put us in a pretty dang good spot. That storm is now rated for lime-sized hail, 2-inch hail. I guess I can probably put you guys on the roof cam. Oh, you guys are on the roof cam. Oops. Thought we were on the front cam, so I didn't even pay attention to where the roof cam was facing. There we go. I think tomorrow may be the more interesting day as far as what we will see. Yep, here we are, we're out. So, we'll see what we can find. Seems like we haven't made that wrong choice. say that Neilsville storm is now a tornado possible severe wind. So there's not enough rotation on it for them to issue a tornado warning, but there's enough that they're saying tornado possible on the severe thunderstorm warning. So that's the direction we're heading. And that includes Marshfield. What does it say? Oh, sweet. Northeast at 20 miles an hour. 20 miles per hour. So, yeah, we should be able to catch up to that. No problem at all. We'll just go back to the front cam for the moment.
Let's go. Yeah, it's not copy.
I might just slide east a little bit on that main road there.
That's kind of a cool view on the front cam.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, here comes the flood of vehicles.
It is indeed clear to pass. There we go. See if I can clean the windshield off for you a little bit. That may or may not have helped. See where the ruts are in the road, where the water's just pooling in them. Notice a lot of tree damage in this area, actually all over central Wisconsin, from, I'm assuming, the ice storm that they had last week or the week before. But yes, we are heading towards the tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning. And we should be able to start getting a visual on it in the next 5-10 minutes as we get closer to it. Terrain permitting, of course.
In 600 feet, continue on to Wisconsin 186 North, West Cameron. Continue on Wisconsin 186 North for 11 miles.
leading trail storm too. It's got some interesting radar features.
Guess we're not picking up the weather radio
I'm
right
gonna
now.
slide north a little bit just to get off this road and stair step
I'm
or
gonna-
something. But yeah, I don't know why this is taking so long. Like it's definitely intensifying, but it's just taking way longer than I thought it would.
Oh, we'll be able to start seeing some lightning more frequently as we approach the storm.
If they want to pull into this driveway too, if you can squeeze. Yeah, you can fit on the other side.
See what we can see. I have fairly low expectations. That helps you not get disappointed. Oh, nice. And I'm still watching that storm well off to the west. Looks like it's just about to enter Wisconsin. That's the formerly tornado warned storm. So we'll keep an eye on that as it continues tracking east, because we can go west and catch that and meet it halfway or 3/4 of the way or a quarter of the way. Whatever math fraction you want to use. Let's see. I'm gonna hold off on putting you guys on the roof cam because we'll be turning back north shortly. And then the front cam will be what you have to see anyway. Oh yeah, how do you guys, I just saw that it went to the signal lost screen. How do you guys like it? Why is that not, why is my phone not connecting to the Starlink? There it goes. Weird. I had just seen that it had went to the signal lost screen. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that I got that ready for today's stream. Interesting. A mesoscale discussion came out for the area that we're in and just to the west. Favorable corridor for tornadoes along the warm front. So it looks like we definitely made the correct choice to go north instead of going south towards that other storm. Oh man, it's splashing me. Starting to see a little bit of the structure on this. Not a ton, because it's still off in the distance in the haze. But it is very possible that there could be increased tornadic activity right along the warm front with the increased storm relative helicity, basically the amount of spin in the atmosphere along the corridor. That's a very simple way of putting it. If there's anything cool to see on this storm as far as structure goes, we should be able to see it in the next couple minutes. Because we are really not that far away from the storm. There's a tornado warning up to the northwest. Observed tornado warning? Oh. How? Is it spotter confirmed? Emergency management confirmed tornado way off to the northwest. So we're not going to make that storm, definitely.
Here we have a black screen.
Thanks, Heather. See what we can see up here. Based on the lack of structure that I'm seeing thus far, I feel like it's not going to be much to see. But I could be mistaken. Kind of a cool shot here. Let me switch over to roof cam. So that's off to the right, which would be the east of us. And then pan you guys around. And that's off to the west-northwest. really not a lot of structure, but you can see that bluish hue in the sky there. That's some of the hail.
At the next stop sign, turn left. At the stop sign, turn left onto US 10.
Yeah, I guess we will turn left here. Spin you guys back over in that direction. I don't see anything tornadic about this cell anymore.
Yep, I'm behind you. These guys need to shit or get off the top wall before they come on and pass.
Okay, we're heading west. That storm south of Eau Claire looks like it might be getting ready to produce a tornado. It's got a couplet on velocity. And that storm is moving northeast and will be moving west. Oh shoot, didn't realize how far away that is. Dang it. It's a long ways away yet. But that is the increased corridor for potential tornadic activity, according to the latest discussion from the SPC. There's really nothing to see on this Marshfield storm. Yeah, it's got some hail, but you can't see anything and there's no structure. How fast is that moving to the northeast? $18 knots, so it's moving slow. Yeah, we're heading west. I've made up my mind. For the moment, we'll see if I change it in 15 minutes, but... yeah, I think it might be producing a tornado or very, very close to it. Now, I expect them to put a tornado warning on that any minute now. Any moment now, actually.
So this thing comes down, we kind of get creamed, I think. You were reading my mind.
There's
Go right over here.
a look of what it looks like on radar.
Open up the cover, actually. It's basically right above my car, just slightly to, I don't know, to my driver's side, but it's right behind us. And now I spun the camera around, and now I see what you're seeing.
something that I can put in the GPS. Ocio. Just making sure we can't see any structure on this one as we continue.
I think it's not just to your like 8 o'clock meeting. I think that's the right one. I could be wrong.
No, that's what I was looking at too. That's definitely what I see.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much for structure at all.
There's a pull off right here. I'm gonna stop for a second. Actually, I'm just gonna pull off in the ditch here. There's plenty of room.
Yeah, today's kind of going how I expected. Unexpected. That's actually kind of pretty there.
In 600 feet at the traffic circle, take the third exit and stay on US 10 West. Exit the traffic circle onto US 10 West. Continue on US 10 West for 1.5 miles.
So I guess we'll keep that in view. Switch you guys over to the roof cam. So I guess we did find a little bit of structure, just not where I had anticipated it. Yeah, we're heading west right now. That storm south of Eau Claire, I would not be surprised if that had produced a brief tornado a couple minutes ago. Oh gosh, skunk. Oh, that stinks.
Continue toward US 10 West.
That was awful. I had just taken a big breath in and it just got filled with skunk about 0.25 seconds into the breath. I was like, that was awful.
Alright, it'll work. I'll stay at 9 o'clock.
Sounds like they have a tornado off in Minnesota on their target. Hold your horses. That's looking really weird. That's looking really.
Freaking tornado right over your car. Circulation's low. That thing was rotating nasty.
Look at that, guys. That's kind of cool and weird looking all at once. I just hope there's a spot that I can pull off here without trees that I can get a picture of it. Is maybe here? Nope, still trees. That is hanging low. Here we go.
Continue on South Lincoln Avenue for 1 mile.
Well, we found some structure. That's cool. Looks like it's just a weird cloudy lowering. There's no rotation in it that I can see of any sort. It's just like a shelf cloud. But there, we stopped it and we saw that storm.
This road goes to town. I'm trying to avoid town. I'm gonna go all the way
So
across, and then we've got
we got to keep heading west now.
Oh, that might even be down at Wheat. Like debris, but I know there's a flock of birds over there. Copy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get west
At the stop sign, turn right onto US 10.
to get by that storm, but make sure it's in frame. There we go. There's that cool little shelf cloud feature. Yeah, Evan, we're heading west right now.
I think it's deviating south. It's gonna. Gosh. Hold on. Just. I think we're good if we keep going straight. I have a feeling it's gonna blow south and leave.
We're heading west as fast as we reasonably can. So,
System ready.
I don't know how this thing's not on the ground yet. I don't know if you can see it with the rear camera. It's just.
yeah, I would expect that to go tornado warned soon, and the one to the northeast of it too could be getting ready to try.
Can't see nothing. Area, over window. Nuts. I'm basically just trying to outrun an intersection or two here, and I'll probably stop.
We'll go back to the front cam for now.
Anybody have slow motion on this?
Yeah, they say it's moving east at 20 miles an hour.
East at 20. I'm gonna take this stuff off, I think. There's a driveway right here, actually. I'm gonna back into it.
Channel mode. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
On the ground, tornado on the ground, right where I'm looking.
1, 0, 9, 8, 7, 5.
Guess we still don't have a weather radio signal. I'm watching that one to the northeast of it. Going just south of Eau Claire. That one's getting a really nice shape to it. Road really tries to pull you into those ruts right along the line there. we'll see if things get interesting here in a little bit. Storms off to the west are starting to look really interesting on radar. So right now it's just a matter of repositioning to get to those.
I know you're busy, but can you help us out back there?
But thanks for riding along, everyone. The night is still very young. It's just a little after 6 o'clock. Local. Let's see.
I make it now. There's a dust swirl back there again. I just got a text from somebody up there saying it's out. I don't know if it's flooded or not, but I think it is now. Like a bubble shape on the ground kind of thing. If it's like strong or not, but I think there is something on the ground.
Yeah, I'm looking back.
It is. It's behind that tree right there. It's under the lower part of the lower the low cloud of the low. And then we're good with the hail. I may pop north and then east.
Dip. Oh,
I
fun.
might do some stupid overall. I thought I might do some stupid.
Copy that.
Yeah. This is the slightly less fun part of the stream because it's just repositioning. So there's not a lot for me to even point the camera at.
Let's put a little more down. I don't know if you can see that.
And the west of us is now tornado warned. The Oseo,
I see it now.
Oseo storm, Osseo, Wisconsin storm is now tornado warned. Storm motion on that is due east at 25 miles an hour. East at 25 miles an hour. We should be able to be on it in about a half hour, I think. Osseo. Okay. I'm not familiar with the town names in this part of Wisconsin. I mean, I can say Oconomowoc, no problem. But I'm just not as familiar with the ones up here.
Take a slight left to stay on US 10 West.
There's another observed tornado warning up by Rib Lake. Apparently.
Back in, let me know if the strobe dies. We got
Will do.
so let me know if you can't see.
Copy that. This is the one on the
Let's see here. Yeah, that'll be moving east towards us. And we're moving pretty much due west towards it, so that'll cut down on the time it'll take to get there. Again, it's a tornado warning to the west of us by Osseo, Wisconsin. can't get a signal. I forgot to put the roof antenna on when we stopped, so I was having to try to use the handheld radio antenna. Oh man, this is awful. That's kind of a cool building. Alright, we are still en route. Going through Neilsville right now. Okay, we get it.
Camera.
Oof, man. This stretch of road has seen better days.
Oh, absolutely. Why?
I'm going left. I don't know about you. I'm clearing the hills.
Oh, beautiful.
Hold up. Yes, this might be.
Got some low-lying fog here coming up off of the water down there. condition does not look quite as tight as it was. But it's also processing a merging storm, so we'll see what that does to it, if that is constructive or deconstructive. Regardless, it looks like there's going to be some big hail in that storm in the core. The right lane ends. That does not affect us. Another little cell just west of Independence that needs some rotation on it, but it's about to get absorbed into that western blob. Holding a signal fairly well. It looks like we're relying heavily on the Starlink right now, because both T-Mobile and AT&T are not great signal coverage right now. This stretch of road could use some work. Saw a strike of lightning, so getting closer to the storm, we can see it. Try this again.
3, 2, 1, 0, 2, 3, 4.
Finally, a nice stretch of road. Man, that was brutal. Alright, let's turn and burn. Let's see here. Once we get closer to the storm, road network will be a bit limited. We have that Highway 12 that goes south just east of Fairchild. Other than that, there's really not much. There's little roads that go down to Levis.
I have a feeling, so I'm gonna just slide around the river and play this for the long game because I think anybody that just went north is gonna smoke their windshields. Looks like the hail's the dog.
Yeah, good call.
So we'll just have to play this one cautiously so we don't get smoked by hail. 'Cause that would not be fun. Rotation has decreased quite a bit again. Good gracious. Yeah, seeing very frequent lightning up ahead. Okay, so they're not extending the tornado warning, and the severe thunderstorm warning is not tornado possible. It's warned for 2-inch hail, though. That does not surprise me, given how lackluster the rotation looks at the moment. Well, welcome back.
Yeah, please. I'm gonna gun it too. Dude, that guy legit was picking his nose and just looked down by him because he wasn't paying any attention at all. Like, I'm not. He's picking his nose.
verify the news severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, east at 25 miles an hour. Looks like we're struggling just a little bit for signal right now. Should be able to start seeing some structure on this fairly soon.
Said I'm. Numbers up, so I spent. Sure. Yeah, there's one up here. If we ditched the bigger though, we're good.
Yeah, lots of lightning.
Dude, he wasn't going, and those chasers were like running him in. And I looked at him a little closer, and he's got his foot on riser, and he's just digging his nose. I'm like, what are we doing here? Dig, man, it's not doing his bottom.
It does not look like we're gonna make it to that south road out of Price. So we're gonna take this Highway 12 to go south a little bit, and then there's a west road that we can take. Because if we get in the precipitation, we won't be able to see anything. Yeah, so here's Highway 12.
I think it just took an inflow merger also, so that may be some push for it.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting that merger.
Continue on US 12 east for 2 miles. Continue on US 12 east for 4 miles.
Yeah, so the west road is in 4 miles down here. Switch you guys to the roof cam here and point you over in the direction of the storm. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's good enough for the moment. this is starting to look interesting in person.
Continue for 2 miles.
We'll lose visual just for a minute or two as we go past these trees. We gotta go where the road network is. There's a little shower forming just south of us. So I don't know if that'll do anything with a merger situation or not. But that's about it. And this little rain shower that popped up really ruined any visual we had.
I'm a storm spider too.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about this one. It looked good for a bit there.
You got a tornado in there?
It doesn't look like it, no.
Hail?
Probably some big hail, yeah.
Okay. See you later.
Hoping to wait this out for just a minute or two. Maybe see if we can get any sort of visual once this little shower passes or whatnot. Oh, that guy pulled up behind me, and I saw he put his four-ways on and pulled up behind me. I was like, oh, okay, no way he's gonna get out in the... Sure enough, he got out in the rain and started running, and I was like, oh man, now I gotta open the window and get wet. Yeah, we're just gonna... We can keep going south here,
Continue straight onto
because I can keep the camera turned. I'll adjust that.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Prospect Street. Turn left onto Prospect Street.
This storm looks very messy right now.
Take your next left onto Main Street. Turn left onto Main Street. Then you'll turn left onto Prospect Street. Turn left onto Bluff Street. Then you'll take your first left onto Alderman Street.
This is just
Onto King Street. Then you'll take your first left onto
never ending trying to figure out where you want to go.
Turn left onto West County Road B. Then you'll take your first left onto Jackson Street. Continue on US 12 East for 1.5 miles. Continue for 1 mile.
Trying to keep a visual on this. Again, it looks pretty messy, but it's got some cool lighting and some decent-ish structure, if it can maintain that. Now that that little rain shower has cleared and we actually can see, I'm comfortable going a little further closer, not further, a little closer to it again, so we can actually potentially see some structure. But I couldn't see where the hail shaft was or anything like that with that little shower that had popped up, so played it safe for the sake of the windshield and the vehicle and such. Not going to be able to stay here for long, but we'll get maybe a sneak peek and a cool picture or something.
Take your next left onto County Road B.
Back to the roof cam, except we'll spin you back around. There we go.
Turn left onto County Road B.
Here's what we'll do. Make sure we do not go into the ditch, because this is a fairly steep ditch.
Channel 1.
Continue for 19 miles.
Actually, I have a better idea, because we still have trees in the way there. 1 sec. I'm gonna get out, take a picture, and also wipe off the roof cam lens. Alright, that's as close as I want to let it get, because I see lots of blue in there, which means we got hail coming. We're just gonna... That was definitely worth turning around for and going and seeing. It is starting to get a bit of rotation again. I wonder if this is gonna... I wonder if that's part of... It's so hard to tell what may be a lowered wall cloud or not. It didn't look very wall cloud-like. Yeah, this is the road I want to take. This will keep us moving eastward with it for the moment.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
Spin you guys back around.
Take your next left onto Hart Road.
Well, we found ourselves a storm.
Turn left onto Hart Road. Take your next left onto Bemis Road.
Yeah, I agree. There's all that stuff coming up from the south. I think it's really going to cut off some of that things already.
I mean, I might try to plan to get back toward the interstate, honestly, because I don't know how well this is going to survive losing daylight. It's like almost like it's too cold for work now.
But yeah,
Turn left onto Bemis Road.
what did you guys think of that?
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Go to the interstate. I think I'm going to head west, though, if I do.
I'm going to pull off up here and just watch it for a minute. But I'm probably going to shoot east to Minnesota Lakes, but you just go somewhere, I guess.
Solid. Copy.
Well, it's definitely getting a hook. And that is literally directly behind us, so if anything happens, you'll be able to see it. So many bugs out. Just hear them. Sounds like a squeal.
Turn left onto Bemis Road.
Sorry guys, we got pretty bad signal right here.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
So just hold tight. These trees are cutting off some of the Starlink signal. I just gotta figure out how the heck I want to get out of here with the road network. Well, that road looks kind of sketchy. On the map, at least. I'm starting to get a little bit of signal back.
In 600 feet, continue straight to stay on County Road B. Continue straight to stay on County Road B.
Yeah, we are not taking that road. Definitely not.
I don't know what this thing is, because whatever, hear me out. Honestly, probably consider setting up since it takes off again.
Which means we gotta keep going on this road and try to outrun the hail.
Take your next right onto Peak Avenue.
It's gonna be close. Got little hail falling. Pea-sized hail, if that. Yeah. It sounds way bigger than it is. This is like maybe pea-sized hail. Again, guys, sorry, the signal will get better in a couple minutes. Yeah, we're good. close, but I think we should be good. Just heavy rain at the moment. And there we go. That was a little closer than I would have liked, but we're all good. And not gonna lie, I was just a tad nervous there for a minute. Just for a moment. try getting you guys flipped on the roof cam, but I don't know if there's much to really see back there at the moment. Guess we can try the roof cam, see if there's anything more interesting. I mean, sure, there's something, I guess. Not much, but it's something. Trying to figure out why the roof cam looks all washed out. Like the camera, the picture quality isn't very good. Wonder if it's got like some condensation fogged up on the lens. Might be about at the point where we have to almost let this storm go. Oh, we'll try this. Try to outrace the hail again. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go with this. I really don't know. It's kind of a nice little storm.
Turn left to stay on Wisconsin 737.
I really don't want to go any further west because we gotta get south for tomorrow.
Take your next right onto Carlisle.
Man, kind of in a road hole too. There's really no south option until we get all the way to Pittsville.
In a quarter mile, take a short right onto Carlisle. Take a short right onto Carlisle.
Yeah, I really don't know what to think at this point. How far away is Pittsville? I mean, it's not too.
Take your next left onto Carlisle.
bit of a dead zone here. Man. Get up here just a little bit and we can turn around, get a good view on the front cam. I think this is a pretty good spot that we can flip around. And go just a little bit this way, get past the trees.
Something was going on with it. I mean, it really, like, tightened up.
Okay, I just opened the window. I had to verify. Those are bugs or frogs or something creaking and chirping. I was beginning to think that I had like a squeal coming from the vehicle.
Huh. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a few scans before I make a decision. Because I'm not sold on it, but I definitely see why they warned it. Yeah, copy.
Yeah, we'll sit here for just a minute more. We can try this again. Hold on. Give a little different camera view perspective. And I really like the ability to be able to use my phone for this now too. Alright, and here comes the precip, which means it is time to boogie. All good.
You say something? I just said I guess we picked the right storm. It was definitely that one. On the money. Thanks, Charles. He texted me a few minutes ago saying you're welcome before I even said so. It's Triple R makes tomorrow look like southern Wisconsin now too, so I'm not quite sure what is going on, but I'm just gonna shoot for full base, I guess, for right now. Copy.
I was just going to ask if anyone had looked at tomorrow yet.
It's Triple R pops a cell up right around like Mineral Point, Dodgeville, and then it also pops them up down by Freeport, Rockford, US 20. So probably somewhere around there. I have a feeling it's probably the northern part of the 10%.
Copy that. Launch a weather balloon right from home base.
I'll let you guys know what the plan is as soon as I have one. Copy.
So yeah, didn't have a fantastic storm today, but we had a couple of decent ones. Cool to look at. turn on our make it day lights. If you guys could hear the noise that I hear, it sounds like a belt going really, really bad. But it's just the bugs in the woods. Like, it's loud. And I didn't know if it was just the bugs there, or if it was only going through the trees because the sound was echoing off of it. But it is indeed the bugs. The critters. Here, maybe you guys can hear it now. It sounds exactly like a squealing belt. Oh, how do you do, officer? That's exactly what I was hearing, and I was like, oh man, don't tell me I got something squealing. But no, it's just the damn bugs. And I have never been so happy to realize that it's just bugs in my whole life. So I was like, oh yeah, those are bugs. And then I just kept hearing it and kept hearing it, and I was like, oh gosh, is it a bug or is it not? Or is it the vehicle squealing something? But nope, definitely the bugs. I mean, as long as the bugs stay in the woods, I'm fine with them. Except when I'm like camping and I'm out in the woods, then I don't like them in the woods. But we are past the time of early spring where you can drive around and not have to worry about bugs. I was like, it was so nice for those couple of chases. And then I was driving down here and I was getting bugs on the window, and I was like, yep, guess it's that time again. Tom's Creek. I actually wonder if some of those are frogs too
I
making
just
that
looked at the
noise.
AT&T. Definitely looks like Wisconsin. Yep.
And that is why we have all of these lights, this freaking deer. He's staring at me. Huh. Yeah, get out of here. I did not trust that they were not about to jump out. There were at least 8 of them. That's why we have the make it daylights. Critters. Especially in this part of Wisconsin. Gosh, there's more over there. Okay, we're gonna drop it down to like 10 miles an hour under the speed limit because I do not want to have a deer going through my grill. Yeah, we still have a storm back just to the west of us, not far at all. Are you gonna turn off your high beams? There you go. Thank you. Trying to figure out what road I want to take to get south from here. We might just go all the way to Pittsville and drop south from there. I don't want to risk it on these back roads and then have this storm drop lime-sized hail on us. If that's still what it's warned for. Nope, down to ping pong ball-sized hail. I'm still gonna pass on that. I think what I'll do is I'll drop a little south, and then after that I'll probably shut the stream down. But I'll monitor for the stuff in Minnesota as it moves east, and if it's worthy of firing up another stream, I'll just do that. But there's no sense in keeping the stream live for a couple hours with nothing going on. That stuff will eventually move east. I'm going to keep the stream going for a couple minutes yet, because once we drop south a little bit, we might get another good visual on this storm. Actually, it might be kind of fun to see the hail without being in the hail. So we might go up to like Pittsville here and just like find some sort of canopy to park under and just have the storm roll over us so we can see what it's like. I think that's what we're gonna do. Otherwise I'll just be trying to stay in front of this storm and the one to the southwest of it all evening as I'm trying to drop a little further south. Don't think it has big hail in it, but it only takes one rogue stone to bust a windshield. You could have 1,000 pieces of 1-inch hail and then one piece of like 2-inch hail or larger, and then, well, oh yay, low signal again. A little bit better signal. Let me tell you what, this little traffic light that I got working is absolutely amazing for monitoring the stream signal. It's so easy. Just at a quick glance, I can tell if we have good signal or not.
Channel 1.
So we're just about to Pittsville. More freaking deer. You guys might have seen that one. It was probably close enough to the road. Yeah, we'll probably wrap the stream up in about 20 minutes. wrap this up shortly, but we're gonna have the storm roll over us as long as we can find a nice little place to pull off. Negative. We have not seen any tornadoes today. Which does not exactly surprise me, given the messy storm mode here in Wisconsin. Oh man, this road is awful. Are they putting the tornado sirens off? Sure as heck sounds like it. Why? Yeah, they have the tornado sirens going off. Apparently. Let me check something quick. Gonna flip around here and get a view of the storm. Be able to turn here, get a decent view off to the left here. There's a field driveway. However, there were trees blocking. That's a regular driveway, not a field driveway. There's a field driveway, but it's across from a house, so you can't see anything. I guess we'll just go back to that first field driveway. There was some trees, but still good enough that you'd be able to see. Where was it? There we go. Where is that glare coming from? It's coming from this screen here. Hold on. Where is that? I think it's configured. There we go. Configure display settings. Display off. There we go. I guess technically we could go to the roof cam. There we go. So I'll just sit here and let's verify something. We can probably just stay here. Doesn't look like there's too big of hail. Let me check something. Radar max estimated hail size. And never mind, radar is saying there might be 1.9 inch hail in there. So yeah, we'll sit here for a minute, let it get a little closer. Then we'll go back to that gas station, I guess, and just sit under the canopy for about 2 minutes. Now we'll just sit here and enjoy the light show for another moment more. Got a nice little light show. Winds are picking up. mean, this storm is just creeping along. Impressive lightning for sure.
Did that cop turn around on us? think so. When you said that, I saw headlights whipping around. What's the speed limit? I don't know. Is it? It's not the car behind you, right? I don't know. I might just. Oh, never mind. I was just gonna take the exit and sit on it and wait for his ass. I think I was doing like 85. Maybe not. It's 70. Okay. Well, we should be. Well, whatever. if it is in fact who I believe it is, it's that second car behind the one with the broken headlight. Well, he did radar us, not so he might just assume it's the car with the broken headlight, because with radar, that guy's close enough that he would have just, it would have been the group of cars, you know? Fingers crossed. I don't really care about a ticket, I just don't want to get stuck in this damn rain. Yeah, I feel that.
Just a second. Okay, I just wanted to make sure this wasn't like mud.
Must not have looked around on us, or this, either that or the car with the broken headlight just don't give a crap. Yeah, I don't think he did that. I thought I saw headlights whipping around as you said that, but I mean, my head was staring at my computer when you said that out loud. Yeah, I was gonna be in a pretty quick hurry to finish that up. If he was going to stop us, because we got like 2 minutes to spare before we get screwed behind this line, and I was absolutely going to pull over on that off ramp, wait for him, and flat out tell him that and be like, look, here's my license, here's my insurance, here's my address, can you mail the ticket? Honestly, I would have done the same thing. I'm like, if we're going to do this, let's do it. Yep, like I know I was speeding, I'll take it. Like, I will trade you an admission of guilt for getting the hell out of here. How far is home base put you out of position for tomorrow? I don't even know where home base is for you, actually. Stoughton, it goes over the office. Oh, you know what? I did know that. I'm an idiot. Just ignore me. No, it's fine. But even if it ends up being Northern Illinois, like Freeport, Rockford, hell, even if it's Quad Cities, like even to get down there from Madison, it's only like 3 hours. It kind of sucks if you take the state highways, but if you go down 39 through Rochelle and then just go over on 80, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where exactly I want to get a hotel at. Depends how long you want to drive, I guess.
Man, I was just gonna let this. What the heck? Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know if you've looked at the 0Z run that's going right now, but at 20Z, there's like absolutely nothing, just, you know, like echoes going up, and then 21, it's just full rampant, so I don't know, I'm trying to do less driving tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, shit, I got 3:30 back to the office, so I'm gonna, well, I think I'm gonna go straight, well, I was gonna go straight to the car wash, but just straight to the office, and, grab what I need to grab so I don't forget it, the big Saks thing, and then, just in case I don't get a minute in the morning, but I'm gonna go get all that crap acquired. But I mean, shit, so it's like that means if it's 3:30 there, then it's probably 3 hours, 10 minutes to Madison or whatever. So I mean, no matter where you go, you won't be too terrible far from where you need to be.
Yeah, I was gonna let this stuff roll over us.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then start heading south, but man, this is gonna be a long freaking wait. These storms are only moving at this speed. I decided to go tour possible on this storm. I don't really see it. I'm trying to let these storms blow over so I can drive south without being in rain the entire time, but it's taking forever because they're moving at 20 miles an hour.
They're not gonna blow over, dude. It's gonna be a fire hose all night.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I might just say screw it and start heading south now.
Where are you going? 'Cause I still don't doubt that this might not be, like Peru and LaSalle again. I mean, I don't know if I'm sold on Wisconsin.
I really don't know. I wasn't gonna go too terribly far because even if like from right here, I can get anywhere for tomorrow even. I mean, so I'm gonna go south a little bit, but don't need to go far.
Yeah, because being on the interstate, I mean, shit, when you're, what, like 2 hours north of Madison?
Yeah, probably not even.
I was actually tempted to stop up here in, like, Toma or something, to be honest with you, but I'm kind of in the same boat as Taylor. I just don't want to drive in the line.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe like down by Mauston or something, but I don't know. Depends on how I feel in a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's just see. Well, guys, I'm probably gonna get out of here. It's been a fun day. Haven't really looked at tomorrow yet, other than when I looked this morning. So I'm gonna get out of here so I can get this stream shut down and hit the road so I can kind of stay ahead of this band of precip. So it's been fun, guys, and I will see you tomorrow, probably mid-afternoon.